my channel. Here's a top 5 list of haunted places in North America. Number 5. Chicago. On Valentine's Day, 1929, Al Capone and his Prohibition-era gangsters murdered 7 men who were lined up against the wall of a garage at 2122 North Clark Street. The location has been reported to be haunted, along with nearby crime scenes and gangster hideouts. Visitors have reported strange mists, screaming, and machine gun noises. Haunted experiences that occur in abandoned Bachelor's Grove Cemetery and Pond, the rumored dump for gangsters' corpses, is located in a forest preserve in the Midlothian suburb of South Chicago. Through Chicago Ghost Investigations, you can communicate with ghosts at a warehouse that was originally owned by Al Capone. You can hear stories while paddling over haunted locations on the Chicago River on an after-dark water Chicago kayak tour. Washington, D.C. This election year, some in D.C. will be keeping an eye out for the fabled demon Black Cat, which is said to appear in the U.S. Capitol building as a sign of impending disaster or a change in government. Ghost trackers claim it materialized at Ford's Theater, which is rumored to have hauntings of its own, shortly before President Lincoln was assassinated. Among the ghosts seen in the White House are those of Andrew Jackson, John and Abigail Adams, Dolly Madison, and Abraham Lincoln. Discover the stories of shape-shifting characters and apparitions that occur after hours in the building that was formerly the Restitution Office for Civil War widows and children by joining the National Building Museum Ghost Tour. The tour guides of Washington, D.C. ghost tours share some unsettling tales about St. John's Church, the Hay Adams Hotel, Lafayette Square, and the White House. Number 3. New Orleans. In New Orleans, it appears that not much separates the living from the dead. The town is below sea level, so the 42 cemeteries inside the city borders have tombs above ground. The French Quarter is still haunted by War of 1812 ghosts. And people still lay offerings and pray for assistance at the tomb of a well-known voodoo queen from the 1800s. Take a tour of a haunted house at night. Explore St. Louis Cemetery No. 1 and pay homage to Marie Laveau, the voodoo queen. Lafitte's Blacksmith Shop Bar in the French Quarter is rumored to be frequented by the ghost of pirate Jean Lafitte. To keep the local ghost pleased, Muriel's Jackson Square restaurant leaves bread and a glass of wine at his table. Athens, Ohio. The Athens Lunatic Asylum, a psychiatric facility that was in operation from 1874 until 1993 and was well known for its lobotomy procedures, is located in this Ohio university town. The Ridges, a building currently held by the university, is said to be haunted by many amateur researchers. There are reports of disembodied screams, apparitions wandering the hallways, and a ghostly bloodstain on the floor. There are a number of haunted fraternities, sororities, and residences on campus. Explore the Ridge's 3 cemeteries, whose headstones hauntingly bear patient numbers rather than names, and hike its nature trails. According to local lore, administrators on the OU campus have purportedly sealed off room 428 in the Wilson Hall dormitory because of hauntings by a female student who was killed there. The Angel of the Unknown Soldiers at the West State Street Cemetery has been observed to cry or flap her wings in response to passers-by. Number 1. Savannah, Georgia. Despite her charming appearance, Savannah harbors a sinister secret. The city was practically constructed upon its dead. Houses and structures are erected over Native American burial sites, and roads crisscross the forgotten graves of slaves and colonialists. Numerous violent conflicts, large-scale fires, outbreaks of yellow fever, and hurricanes have claimed hundreds of lives throughout the years, leaving behind depressed survivors. Ghost tours take you to the Colonial Park Cemetery, where the gates aren't the real cemetery bounds, and around the historic district. Take a tour of Mercer House, the site of the supposed murder described in the book Midnight in the Garden of Good and Evil. Inquire about the ghosts at Moon River Brewing Company that have approached the bar, thrown cutlery, or climbed the stairs. Thank you for watching, subscribe and leave a like.